What's to the pack? It is Pack here, and in today's video, I got beef. All right, I got beef because I made the video of 90 badges in NBA 2K21 and how good the build was, right? And a lot of people got mad because I only had 25 stamina, and they were like, "You're an idiot." And I agree that y'all are worried about it, and I get why you'd be scared to like make a build with 25 stamina. That's terrifying. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to show you guys right now 2 games back to back where I prove that it literally has no effect in playing 2K at all, and you really shouldn't waste attribute points on your stamina when it doesn't matter. Now, before this video starts though, be an OG, join the pack and subscribe, and also leave a like on the video because you would be surprised how much it helps the channel out. Also, I want you to really just listen and watch and understand what I'm saying, because you can't just have this opinion about it without even trying it or even seeing if it works or not. So just please give it a chance. So in this footage, I'm going to be showing you guys 2 games. So the first one here, I'm with my offensive threat, 89 overall, playing with my boy Sosa and Polo. And we're just playing Park. Sorry for the slow motion lagginess. You know how Park is right now, I guess the city. It is absolutely terrible when it comes to latency and everything like that. So I am using my offensive threat with 25 stamina. So I already have half my stamina gone, but I do green it. So you might be thinking that it really does matter, that 25 stamina really, like, you just cannot work with it. But I'm showing you guys right here, it really isn't that big of a deal. In this footage, you will not see me go blinking once in an entire city game. In neither city game that I played, I didn't go blinking once. I didn't get tired one time. Was I isoing every possession and dribbling 50 times? No, I wasn't. At the same time though, I did not have Gatorade. I didn't have my Gatorade boost either for my workout. I also didn't have handles for days on or anything like that. And yet, I didn't go blinking once. And there were still times where I ISO. There were still times where I was dribbling. And times where I was playing a lot of defense. And still, yet, I did not run out of stamina. Not a single time. You see it do moving and running out, not running out, but I guess draining faster than usual. I'll agree that's the case. You see me running around here, and while Sosa's isoing in the post, you see it lowering a little bit, but never enough to where it matters. The most it'll lower to is like the final fourth, but by then I've either already shot it or I've already passed it out, so where it doesn't matter. And a lot of times I'm either, sitting in either the corner or the top of the key while they're passing it around, so it doesn't really affect it too much. See, there it didn't even matter because you're not going to be ISO dribbling every single time. And if you are, first of all, the way you're playing is gross. But see, like, yeah, it drained, but by the time it was mattering, I passed it out, and then I didn't lose enough stamina, so it never mattered. You're seeing situations here where it's a normal game. I'm not trying to specifically not run out of stamina. I'm just playing the game normal, and I'm not having any problems. You see here, I'm playing defense, even on the defensive end. Yeah, I'm losing stamina a little bit, but not enough to where it's making me slow, not enough to where it's making me miss, not enough to where it's making me, like, play bad defense. Then you see me here pass it in perfect possession, pass, green, or I guess he passed it back to me in the corner. And I think I made this, yeah, green. So you see, I played defense there, hard defense, ran around, ran to a spot, catch and shoot 3. No problem, no running out of stamina, like no situation here, right, was that bad. You even see me doing a little bit of ISO here, Curry slide. Yeah, I ran out of stamina, but by then I passed, hooked, and then boom, green. It never mattered enough. It never mattered enough to where I couldn't score, and I never had a situation where I was like, oh man, I'm at stamina, I can't do anything. Because in this game, if you played this here, like, even when you run out of stamina, you can still green the shots, so it doesn't even make a big deal. You can still post to people with no stamina too. Like, it's not a big deal when we have such crazy ratings like 95 3 and 95 finishing. And the reason I say all this, right, the reason I'm bringing this up, crazy block by me, by the way, is that this year there's so many things you can do to make your players so much better, and there's so many ways you can manage your attributes so much better. Why waste it all on physicals? Just like how none of us have good strength. Like, I have my strength at 25, and yet I have so many good defensive badges that it doesn't matter that my strength's low because I'm blocking everyone. You saw me just block some dude in the post with 25 strength, and you see me running around with the ball with 25 stamina. No problem. The physicals, besides speed, acceleration, and a little bit of vertical, don't really matter, and you need to make sure you're putting those points into things that can help you, like more driving, more shooting, more playmaking, more defense, so that you can make sure you have more badges. Again, this build has 90 badges for a reason. It helps me out so much. I know people think that attributes matter more this year. and they do help, but badges will always be the main reason why you're good at specific things, and you need that, right? That's why we succeed in this game, because I can do literally everything on the court, and people don't know how to guard me. Like, I literally have no problem guarding anybody, even post hook centers. I can here and there block. I have to guard a playmaking paint piece this game a couple times, and yet it wasn't a big deal as an offensive threat who's the lightest possible, who has no strength and no stamina. It's not a big deal. So in the second game, I think I had a lesser of an offensive role, but I still played a little more defense, and still I don't lose stamina back-to-back games, not once. You never see it become a problem in this game. You see me running around, I get kind of an open look, and I kind of mess that up. And also, sorry again, I know I already talked about how like slow motion this is, but the latency, these games have been so ridiculous. 2K, you really need to fix this, because this is almost unplayable. Look how bad this is. It's almost unplayable sometimes. I mean, this is ridiculous. But still, I guess because it's in slow motion, there's times where I can, I guess, focus more. But you see me do behind the back, I get blocked, and even though I did all that, I never ran out of stamina there. Again, I know I'm showing some pretty bad possessions here. I was completely out of stamina there, and I blocked him. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, it really, I don't know what more I could really do to convince you. Now, there is two things I'm sure you're thinking. Well, Pack, what about in twos? So I've played twos enough, even though I hate the game mode. I played twos with my friend Gabe, and I have found no problem either. I have not ran out of stamina. I mean, I'll run out of stamina here and there, but not enough to where it really, really matters. And even then, when I have low stamina, I'm hitting full whites. God, look at this delay. I'm sorry, guys. It is so bad. But Rec is another one. So that's the only one I think that is a fair enough argument. So in Rec, yes, I did run out of stamina at times. The only time I ran out of stamina, though, was when I was in the final quarter, and that was when I was isoing in the final quarter. I would run out of stamina on occasion. Now, it would happen, but not too much where it would affect me and I couldn't play, you know, like it happened here and there, but not enough to where it mattered too much. And that was without Gatorade still. I think if I were to play Rec, I would at least hope to have my Gatorade boost, and then that wouldn't be a problem anymore. So again, I am showing you clip after clip of me running around, playing defense, playing offense, and it's not even mattering with no stamina. Like, it really isn't mattering. And I know that you're like, why are you pushing this so hard? The reason being, and here you see me do a fast break dunk, barely affects my stamina at all. The reason I say all this is because I want y'all to not make bad builds, because it's easy to make a bad build this year when everybody has a good build. You see me there missing open three. Yeah, I've been struggling with the lag. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I mean, I'll get it here and there, but the lag is. But here, I play good defense. I dive for the ball. I pass it to a teammate, and I have still a full bar stamina. It's not even a big deal. And then big green by Soso. Like, it's just easy this year. So again, I don't want y'all to waste these attribute points on strength. Like, I think Joe Knows made a video with 25 strength and 25 like close shot, and how it like didn't really matter. Just like how 25 stamina is not going to matter. It's just, you want to use every single attribute point you can to make your build as best as possible. When you see me here running around, you see me here on low stamina, playing defense still here, not a big problem. And then even then, by the time I stop, it's already blowing up back or regaining its stamina so quickly that it doesn't even matter. Every time you rebound the ball or the possession changes, your stamina bar goes back full every single time. So it's just easy. It's so easy this year. There's no problems. Again, I know I'm pushing this hard, but for real, I mean, you're seeing these games of me not even struggling, and I think I hit a pretty deep three here later on at the end of the game. And yes, see, I can obviously, yes, the stamina is going slowly down on the threes court, but not enough to, again, it's mattering enough. And here I was like, you know, I'll just shoot it here because I have that takeover. Such a broken takeover game, how you want it. Am I doing a lot of catch and shoot threes? Yes. But have I ISO'd a couple times? Yes. Have I played defense a couple times? Yes. And it's really not mattering. It's not a big deal this year. I tell you guys this with full confidence. I know it's scary because a lot of people told me, like, Pack, I'm not going to listen to you. Like, I'm not going to put 25 stamina on my build and get screwed. But I'm showing you guys here that it really is not affecting it. Like, you can be the best scorer on your team. You can be an ISO player and still have 25 stamina and still succeed. Because then you can have so much more attribute points for other things and so many more badge points for other things that you're going to be so obnoxiously broken of a build. And no one's going to be able to compete with you because they didn't manage your attribute points like you did. So that is what I'm pushing for this video. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. I think that this build system is awesome. And I think you can be really creative with it if you're smart with it. Now, last thing I want to say, I don't know about centers. I have not tested those centers, but for the most part, for guards and forwards, this is perfectly fine. And that is it for this video, you guys. I know a lot of you are still probably not, in disbelief, but what I say is, how about you just try it? Make a build with that. Don't put any VC in it, and try to make the best build you can without stamina, and just see how it goes. You might end up liking how good it turns out. I love my build because it has an extreme amount of badges, and like I literally have 90. And on top of it all, I can actually do everything on the court extremely well with no problem, and that's just fun. I like to have a build that's literally a demigod. It's the best. That's it for this video, guys. If you like this channel, give it a sub, and I'll see you guys next time.